Hello, let's extend our lesson out on the interior angle sum in polygons. In our last lesson, we looked at how the angle sum or total sum of the interior angles of a polygon can be found by counting the number of sides. That's our n. N is our number of sides. Subtracting 2 because we find 2 less triangles in every polygon, and then multiplying by 180 degrees. So, for example, if we had a well, let's not go to that example quite yet. Let's think about just any general polygon. Let's say we had a heptagon. A heptagon is the word we use for a 7-sided polygon. All right. If we wanted to find, well, let's draw one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's kind of messy looking, but it doesn't matter how messy it is. If we add up all of the angles in the interior, notice that all of those look pretty obtuse. It's going to be pretty big. We just take our number of sides, 7, all right, subtract 2, and multiply by 180 degrees, all right, which will actually just be 5 times 180 degrees. I'm going to use a calculator here to get that. Let's see, 180 times 5 is 900 degrees. And all that means is the total sum is 900 degrees. I have one example below, which is algebratizing that. And in this example, you see we have 4 marked angles. So 2 questions here. What is the value of x? All right, that's my first question. And then the second question, what are the measures of the angles that are marked algebraically? Okay, what are those values as well? So what we would think of here, since it's a quadrilateral and there's 4 sides, we would know that the angle sum can be found by taking the number of sides, 4, subtracting 2, and then multiplying by 180 degrees, which will tell you that it's actually 360 degrees. So then if we add up these 4 angles, if we add up 89 degrees plus 51 degrees plus 5x minus 8 degrees plus 3x plus 4 degrees, what we would expect to get is 360 degrees. All right, so dropping all of the degree symbols and algebratizing this a little bit, if we combine like terms, again, you can use a calculator. 89, 51, minus 8, and 4. Let's see what we come up with. 89 plus 51 minus 8 plus 4 equals 136. And then looking at the terms with x, we have 5x plus 3x is 8x. And all of this is equal to 360. Now we're going to subtract 360. We're going to subtract 136 from both sides, leaving us with 8x equals 224. And then dividing by 8 there will give us that x is a value of 28. That's our first question. Secondly, we would take that value and we would plug it back in for these 2 x expressions to figure out the angles in question there. And by the way, you can always add them up to see if you're right or not. So in the first one, 3x plus 4, we have 3 times 28 plus 4. I'm going to use a calculator again. 28 times 3 plus 4. I have a total of 88. All right. So that would mean this angle here is 88 degrees. Remember, this is in degrees. The second angle in question up there, we have 5 times 28 minus 8 degrees. And so on my calculator, 28 times 5, 140, take away 8, I have 132 degrees. Okay, if you wanted to verify that, you could add up that angle and the 2 original angles and make sure that it's 360.